We're hearing from a dad of one of the alleged victims of a substitute teacher in the San Juan Unified School District. He wants to make sure other families don't become victims. Now let's show you the substitute teacher. He is accused of 17 counts of sex crimes and having child sexual abuse material involving at least 5 kids, all 6 years old and younger. Today, that dad sat down with KCRA 3's Michelle Bandor.
It was shocking, and then afterwards you start thinking like, well, maybe there were things that were out of the ordinary, or how did I not catch this, or how did I not see this? Why did this happen? How did this happen?
Questions this father of 6 keeps agonizing over after getting a visit from Citrus Heights police detectives last January.
They sat us down and said that they found pictures of one of our children on the phone of a teacher that one of our children had.
That teacher, San Juan Unified School District substitute Ricky Leinen. 58-year-old Leinen worked in the Discovery Club, an after-school daycare program based in several schools. He's facing more charges since his initial arrest in January for sexually molesting children in his care. 17 felonies of lewd and lascivious acts on 5 children ages 5 and 6, and child pornography. Looking back, the parents saw signs.
Overly friendly to the kids. She would walk in and maybe kids would be sitting on Mr. Ricky's lap.
We know that the district, from our perspective, was negligent and failed to properly supervise and care for the kids that were there to be kept safe in the after-school program.
Attorney Valerie Rose filed a civil lawsuit against Leinen and the school district. She says there's a systematic problem in the district, starting with not enough staff in the Discovery Club.
So there were periods of time when this perpetrator was alone with children. Otherwise, how would he get pictures and videos on his phone in the classroom?
The lawsuit claims the district moved Leinen from classroom to classroom, failed to enforce any procedures or policies aimed at preventing, detecting, or deterring sexual harassment or abuse of students. Court documents say the district breached their duty to supervise, monitor, and protect, ignoring Leinen's open and obvious sexual grooming, allowing Leinen to keep students alone and unsupervised inside his classroom.
How could this teacher be alone to do such things to, to children, and nobody was there to stop it, or no one was there to witness it, there's no oversight whatsoever. It's still kind of mind-boggling that this was allowed to happen.
Michelle Bandor, KCRA 3 News.
Well, investigators have said there may be more victims. They encourage parents to come forward. O'Donnell says he wants to reassure parents it is not their fault. Leinen's trial is set for November. We reached out to San Juan Unified. A spokesperson says they can't talk about pending litigation, but say creating and maintaining safe learning environments for students and staff is their top priority.